Hey Cancers, welcome to your reading. Forgive the new little intimate setup. I've been recording the 2021 prediction videos, so look out for them, guys. Yeah, if you're one of my lovely loyal new subscribers, please double click the notification bell. I know a lot of you are saying that not many are posted for Cancers, but I promise you I post the when I post each sign, I post Cancers too. And please remember to check that you're subscribed so you get the notifications. If you're new, welcome. Okay, let's see. Love yourself first, Cancers. This is what's going on with you guys. Love yourself first. It just has to be. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, we'll see where this is going. You could have been dealing with a lesson where you have to love yourself first. Deception. Okay, it seems to be that, you know, your love for somebody else, maybe it made you overlook their deception here, because to me it looks like they're all wearing a mask here, but you may have been lying to yourself, if you like, that, you know, like ignoring your intuition, that this person was being either faithful if there's deception, telling the truth, because I feel like with that love yourself first card there, it's saying, look, you should have put yourself first. You know, you might have put the needs of others before yourself, and that's self-deception, right? It's not selfish, it's necessary, or we end up in these situations. So let's see, a past life relationship. So you could have been with a karmic partner, or could be with a karmic partner who has deceived you here. The fact that you needed to trust your own instincts and maybe kept plastering over, you know, small things that was the red flags that, you know, was happening, making excuses for them, things like that. Because of this past life connection, such a strong connection, especially when we have karma to repay, it is that we, you know, sometimes forgive when we haven't been asked for forgiveness. It's something I had to learn through myself, being a water sign. So yeah, I feel like you may have put up with somebody longer than you should. Short version. You definitely shouldn't have been ignoring those red flags, past life relationship or not, strong connection or not, but there's no right or wrong way. We will learn. Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, she's giving and giving and giving. This is your energy. You're not supposed to be giving and giving and giving when somebody is deceiving you here, right? You've got to be able to put that love into yourself. And I think that's where we're supposed to ascend to the King of Cups energy. Love and forgive, but with boundary. When somebody has acknowledged that they need forgiveness, somebody acknowledged that they're wrong here. It could have been a Cancer that, you know, you went through this with, and of course then the message is for you. But if you're always in this energy, although it's a very beautiful energy of wanting to create, make a home, you know, love somebody, love people and things like that. Here we see, look, come on, love yourself first, okay? Have these healthy boundaries in place so you don't end up in situations where you're ignoring your own intuition, because the Queen of Cups is a very strong intuition here. And allow people to deceive you, okay? Like I was saying, the kings will give abundantly like the Queen, but they know when to stop. Sometimes you may not know when to stop giving your love and when somebody doesn't deserve your love, okay? And you might have felt like, you know, if I don't forgive them or whatever, that they might leave, right? Because if you see in this card, this person's always leaving and she's holding on, kissing him. So you might have been scared that They would leave if you actually stood up for yourself and had boundaries. But the opposite happened. You just giving and giving, let them just do and do whatever they want, until a point where the divine had to step in and break this down to protect you. May not feel like it, but protection. The Empress here now. So this again is that mothering energy. You could have been mothering your partner, whether you're female or male. I just mean like over loving them unconditionally while with them. That, you know, they can do no wrong and things like that. It could even be a child that this is going on with, because we do share past life relationships with a child, or, you know, a mother, you know, lots of things like that. That could be happening. It doesn't have to be a romantic person. Take it how it resonates and leave what doesn't. I'll leave information about what decks of cards I'm using and personal readings in the description box, so check that out there, guys. Two of Swords. So I definitely feel like, you know, this is you fighting with your intuition and your inner child. And this is what held you back from acting, from maybe leaving when you knew you should have. But, you know, that's all indecision will do, hold you back. You knew something here. You just felt like you didn't have all the information. But actually, I feel like you kind of knew that something was going on, even with the blindfold on there. Your inner child, your inner intuition was telling you here to act. But with the Queen of Cups here as well, and this Two of Swords, I feel like the decision was then taken away from you, because you would have kept giving, or maybe even kept forgiving, when it wasn't healthy for you. It definitely becomes unhealthy for us when we're in the Queen of Cups energy always, right? If you're the one always giving, Knight of Swords, yeah, it can be quite reckless. Even if you feel like you're living from your true place, you know, being a water sign, this Queen of Cups energy, it comes with some darkness, as you can see there behind the Knight of Swords. We're supposed to have our head and our heart in balance here, and that's the swords here, thought. So you knew the truth somewhere. But if this hasn't happened yet, there may be a karmic partner rushing towards you, where you're supposed to put yourself first to see if you've actually learned the lesson here. You might be indecisive about getting into a new relationship, and that might be your intuition telling you this person comes with darkness. The Guardian here. So don't worry, during lessons you are protected. You may feel like hurt and broken down and things like that at times, but you are protected. The Guardian card is about learning to love all of yourself, okay? So this could be even a side of you. So like we have cross watchers, it could be a Cancer that is maybe emotionally abusive, telling what they think is the truth and doing what is for the best, but your intuition on inner child is saying, look, do you really think this is for the best? Speaking to people this way, yes, you are telling the truth, but the truth can actually be quite hurtful and damaging to people. And it's about learning to love and protect and nurture your inner child here, so that you're not then causing trauma to other people. Of course, this could be somebody who's done it to you. It could be they caused this trauma to you because of what's going on with their own inner child and how they was raised. That we all have lessons to learn from, to go through. But when we don't heal them, we end up hurting other people. So if you're waiting for somebody new to come into your life, it might be that you'll be tested at this time with this new person, a past life relationship. If something doesn't feel quite right, then trust your intuition. Don't just be giving to everybody who comes along, okay? Because you're a queen, they're a knight. And especially when we're calling people in, we're in this Empress energy, that, you know, it's calling somebody in. So very high vibration. So it could be that you went through healing, learn to love all yourself, learn to love yourself first, and now you'll be tested with somebody who might not be worth your while here. For others of you here, I feel that maybe you heard something here and you let that get the best of you. It could be something somebody's saying that's quite damaging to you. Maybe it happened as a child. Somebody told you you wasn't good enough, and this is your lesson to love yourself here. All of yourself. That's the guardian. All the bits that come with us all, right? It could be somebody said some very hurtful words to you. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so there's going to be some huge changes now that you're building this strong foundation. It's okay to accept love offers as long as there's boundaries in place. So if this person comes into your life, you accept to start dating them, and then they start to show red flags. You can say, hold on, you know, don't wait to act on it anymore, because it kind of be a test, but it might be that then they up their game, right? You know, if we lower our vibration to meet somebody's energy, they don't have to do anything. But if we stay in high vibration, they have to rise up to meet us. Okay? So, Ace of Pentacles there. It could be that you receive some sort of gift here. Okay, Page of Wands. It's reversed. So, this person who deceived you here or said some mean words to you, I feel like, again, there's something going on with childhood, or so if it's not a childhood issue for you, it's a childhood issue for them, and they could seem quite childish in communication or in arguing with you. But if somebody, you know, wants to return to your life, they have to make a huge offer here, because it seems like they're avoiding starting something serious with these two cards next to each other. So they're going to see what they can get away with first. See how much do you love yourself? How much will you let me take from you without you actually doing something about it? How much do you know your self-worth? Like I said, when we don't bow down to somebody, they have to step up to our vibration. So that's what we want to be doing. It's not that you don't want a romantic partner, or, you know, that you think you're too good. It's not ego. It's self-preservation and protection here, because it can be that people will just keep coming and draining you until you learn to stop giving so freely, right? So I definitely watch out for that. This person could come in and maybe want even money from you, but you've just got to learn to stop, okay? Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, so it could be that you've had these sleepless nights and this anxiety. I feel like this is your intuition telling you. If you're in a current relationship, your intuition is keeping you up at night, telling you that this person might be talking to somebody else, might be reaching out to somebody else. They could be up on the night talking to somebody else if you're in a relationship. And I feel like your intuition is picking that up as well. It might be having sort of a negative effect on you. If you are single, this Nine of Swords is asking you, look, it's not always a negative to be overthinking, especially if you're overusing your heart to make decisions, right? We need balance. So you need to start thinking more or asking more questions here, you know, what they want from you, you know, especially if this is somebody new or somebody who wants to start a relationship with you. Ask them what are their goals, where do you want to go? You know, it's not being, you know, how do you look after your money? It's not being a gold digger. In relationships, you've really got to understand how people work, where they come from. Are they making money to sustain themselves, or are you going to have to make money to sustain them? It's not a gold digger. It is actually necessary, because it might be that you gave your money before to help, you know, lift them up, and you thought you was doing the right thing because that's what a queen's supposed to do, right? But a king would never ask you to make his money while he's doing other things. That'd be a page. So it's all good to say, you know, kings and queens, they've got each other's back, yeah. But if somebody's coming in as a page or as even as a knight, you've got to have healthy boundaries and love yourself first to make them stand up and meet your energy. Okay, the Fool. So some of you here will take a leap of faith. Somebody will take a leap of faith towards you to reach out, make an offer here. But like I said, make sure that they know your worth and you know your worth, okay? And things will go a lot more smoothly here. 3 of Wands. So it's some news coming in that might be quite shocking with the 9 of Swords reversed there, but nonetheless, news you've waited for. Good luck, guys.